For those of you that look at like dark and darker Reddit, oh god, my neck. I've been browsing this a little too fucking much because I'm obsessed. Some guy, now this probably doesn't mean anything for the most part, but some guy actually said like his take on Druid in Dark and Darker. Obviously, this isn't a dev, and this doesn't really mean shit. But he mentioned the way Dark and Darker takes from Dungeons and Dragons. So, and he mentioned that the way Druid works, take on the form of a beast. Beast can be chosen, slaughtered, blah, 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 blah. Basically, in Dungeons and Dragons, when a Druid goes into a form and they die in that form, they revert back to like full health in their human form. So I don't know. I thought this was interesting. I don't know why I'm bringing it up out of fucking nowhere. I'm sorry. Thought this was cool. I read all the different things. Broken? Well, that's the thing. And he mentioned that. This is not a dev. This is some random fucking guy. But he is taking away from the actual Dungeons and Dragons game, which is kind of what the devs want to do. So this might actually hold some validity and like actually be used. I think these are all spells from Dungeons and Dragons, which would be cool. ADD moment, yeah. Druids are OP in D&D. Are they? I don't know. I looked at this and I thought to myself, I don't know if this class is going to be that good in a group setting. Cleric just seems fucking OP as fuck. Like, you have to have a cleric because no other class can do crazy healing like a cleric can, and you need it. That's how it feels. So I want to play Druid, but I know that everyone I play with either A, doesn't want to play cleric, or B, can't play cleric because they suck. It's one or the other. So I'm still going to play cleric, and that kind of like pisses me off because I want to play Druid. You know, I'm a Druid guy. It's like my favorite fantasy class in every game. But yeah, apparently like Shillalok, whatever the fuck, it's a weapon buff similar to Wizard's Ignite and Cleric's Divine Strike. It just increases their damage, I guess. Barkskin increases defenses. Thorn Whip, a fast-moving lash with similar range to a wizard's zap, deals light damage and pulls the target closer to you. Fairy Fire fires a projectile similar to a wizard's fireball with a larger explosion radius. It deals no damage, but targets hit have their defenses reduced and their outlines are visible to players in a short radius through the walls for 10 seconds. That's cool. I don't know. Fog Cloud, similar to Rogue Smoke Bomb with a wider radius, less visibility. Ice Knife. Fire a projectile that does moderate damage and sticks where it lands. 2 seconds after landing, the knife explodes, sending shrapnel in a small radius around it. It can stick into enemies. Good Berry. Cast on a player or on self to add a good berry to their inventory. This item can be placed in the equipment slot. Consuming this item, animation takes half as long as the field rations, heals the target user for 25 HP. It's like that healing is so bad in the middle of a fight. Oh, let me eat my berries. Like, you can't. Revivify is a res. Healing Spirit. After a long channel, summon a spirit which slowly restores health to players standing near it. The spirit cannot move and can be destroyed or used by enemies. So I just see the healing of this class as trash, which I guess is fine. And then we'll go down to the shape-shifting part, which is huge. Oh, shit, I still have the fucking piece. Whatever. Wild Shape. Take on the form of a beast. Beasts can be chosen and slotted in a similar manner as spells via spell memory, except with 3 slots instead of 5. So you get to pick 3 forms. More knowledge will allow you to slot more higher level beasts. Beasts have limited uses each and can be restored at a campfire, similar to spells. Beasts cannot open doors or do other things that obviously require hands, such as picking locks. However, they can still search bodies, open unlocked chests, and put out torches, provided they are tall enough to interact with them. Beasts have a limited base duration, extendable with higher will. You maintain stat bonuses from gear and half your armor rating, plus any bonuses from your new form. Your HP is replaced with the HP of your beast. It takes 2 seconds to wild shape into a beast. You may exit your beast form instantly at any time. If your beast is reduced to 0 HP, you are forced back into Druid form and take half your total health and damage. After returning to Druid form, in either case, Wild Shape goes on a 60-second cooldown. And then here's the different forms. Apparently, these are the Dungeons and Dragons forms. I don't know. I haven't played a lot of D&D, to be fair. Rat form, duration 2 minutes, 4 uses, good for hiding and hard to hit, 10 HP. Skill, squeak. Let out a harmless squeak. Wolf form, 2 uses, 60 HP, lasts a minute and a half, attacks and moves quickly, breaks doors in 3 hits, and their skill is sprint run faster for 5 seconds. Panther, duration, minute and a half, 2 uses, 50 HP, quiet footsteps, deals bonus damage from behind. Their skill is become invisible for 10 seconds. Cannot move without breaking stealth. Elk, 70 HP, fast speed, attacks with horns to sunder 5% of enemies' armor. And their skill is charge forward in a short distance with your horns and break doors. And then bear. I assume this is the big one. Lasts 1 minute, 1 use, 100 HP, heavy melee damage, but easy to hit. Breaks doors in 1 hit. And then giant toad. I don't know. 100 HP, 1 use, slow speed, but a high jump. Breaks doors in 1 hit. Skill, shoot out your tongue. If you hit an enemy, pull them to you and swallow them. During this time, the toad moves much slower and cannot attack or jump. The enemy is regurgitated after 3 seconds and takes 20 poison damage. Okay, the toad is more or less a meme, but it's my favorite from Dungeons and Dragons, so I couldn't leave it out. And then a footnote. One of the most powerful aspects of Wild Shape in D&D is the fact that your animal's form HP is separate from the player's, meaning, in a tough situation, you can Wild Shape into a bag of health beast, like an elephant, or stay extremely safe. If the elephant drops to 0 HP, then your druid simply reappears in its humanoid form at the end. I feel like this mechanic would be far too powerful in D&D, but the issue is that going the other direction, your beast form dies, your druid dies, would be too punishing for the druid. So I've tried to come up with a middle ground. Thinking of a design for this ability was very difficult. I definitely don't envy the devs. Balancing will be a nightmare. It will probably be smarter to go for the World of Warcraft druid design method, where the beast simply modifies the druid's HP, and they are not separated. But fuck, I've already written all that shit out. I don't know. Reading a fanfic. Yeah, I'm a fucking loser. I know. I wonder if this isn't gonna be in the next playtest, is it? I think they're gonna have Bard. No? I don't know. 2 more months till the next playtest. Yeah, it's AIDS. It actually sucks. But Bard first. And there were some people talking about Bard and what they think that class is gonna be. That class looks so bad. What do you even, like, you just fuck, is it like Lucio? People die in 2 hits. What is the healing of Lucio gonna fucking do? Bard cannot do some serious damage, though. I guess some buffs here and there, but I don't know. We'll see what they actually do. There's a Bard post. Bard thoughts. Here's motherfuckers are so fucking bored. I'm sitting here reading it. They're like, "Come, here's what I think the Bard will be." Perks, master. Okay. Base stats, blah blah blah, blah blah blah. Spell memory, Bard spells. 5 charges. After a musically audible 3-second channel, buff all targets within a 15-minute radius with +3 strength and +3 agility for 15 seconds. Keep in mind that clerics can buff people for, 30 seconds? A minute? It has 5 charges. I guess this buffs 2 people. But at the same time, like, this sucks. 6 charges. After 2 seconds, musically audible channel deals 10 magic damage to all enemies within a 15 meter radius and slows them. I could see just killing people, just running around playing fucking music. Chant of Focus, 5 charges. After 2 seconds, musically audible. What the fuck is musically audible? Channel targets in a video gain 15% physical interaction speed and 50% magical interaction speed. That seems terrible. Mending Melodies, 6 charges. After 4 seconds, musically audible channel targets in a 15-meter range gain 5 plus 5 physical healing, plus 5 magical healing, and 20% use time reduction on bandages and potions. Okay. Song of Fire. After a 5-second channel time upon release, next 20 seconds, allies can interact with you as if you were a campfire, gaining the same benefits. You heal yourself during this time, but do not regain spells and skills like your teammates. You just become a campfire. Okay. Song of Pursuit, 3 charges after 2 seconds. Channel targets in a 15-meter range gain plus 2 move speed for 15 seconds. Thunder Wave. After a 1-second channel, upon release, deal 25 magical damage to all targets within 15 meters LOS and knock them directly away from you. Okay. I mean, that could be cool. You could play like a fucking cleric, wizard, bard build, and the bard just spams the AoE. No one can get near you. Barbarians hate them. This sounds like another caster with charges and spells. Why not do something like EverQuest, where songs are continuous buffs and are amplified by different instruments you can equip? Yeah. Lucio would not do well in this game. Anyways. Guys, it's Shit Show Saturday. Druid seems massively OP. Remember, these are Redditors making random fanfic fucking posts of what they think it'll be. So, I don't think you can say Druids seem OP when we don't even know what the fuck Druids are actually going to do. What is this?
Are you an atheist?
There's an archer shooting at me. Do you want to help me kill him, or do you want to die?
Are you thinking that you can actually beat me if I come over there and fight you?
This guy's getting fucking owned.
Wanna call it quits? It was an admirable attempt. Oh, ah! You know that guy over there? Oh, there really was an archer fighting. Let me tell you what that guy said. That guy over there said, "There's an archer over there. Do you want to help me kill him, or do you want to die?" He came at me, and I fucked him up. Kind of feel bad for him. Oh, he's dead. Alright, thank you, sir. Thank you.
Fuck, I missed this game. Alright. Anyways.